Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Cowboys at 4-6 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
To throw, here's Willis. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, Willis. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. O.J. Howard from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, Valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
This whole time. I joined the party that I could talk in, so
And
I could hear, like,
get a chance to
if I wanted to
return
hear.
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're riding a two-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Giants. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football
I think he
plays,
was.
that's as good as you're going to see. Butker now to add the extra point.
Don't get mad at me, bud.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh, there's some key blocks there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
He had the ball first punted, I went down, scored, and then he scored, now I score. This might be a little bit of a... Score fast.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Willis eluding the pressure right. And
Oh
he's
my
able
God,
to
he's
get
so
this one up to
fast.
his 30 before he's out of
I tried
bounds.
containing, but he hiked it.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Willis. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
That's super unfortunate.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches.
Think he would have caught that?
Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away.
And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants.
Oh, my God. I thought this guy would have played that.
Beckham. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I think it was just nickel or not.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard again.
Come on, Leo.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I will continue to go in that direction.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
He leaked so late.
Side caught by O.J. Howard.
So
and
dumb.
he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now a 2nd down and 6. Thrown, it's caught by Gallup. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. A nice throw there for the first down. And this is a big moment for this young man under center. You know, he's had a few months now to get acclimated to life in the NFL, but you got to think, a little extra pressure here, right, CD? I mean, you're getting the start on Thanksgiving in front of the national audience.
Especially since you and I both know he's watched this game since he was, what, 4, 5, 6 years old and dreamed of playing in it. In fact, his family sent us some of those videos of he and his family in the backyard playing their Turkey Bowl games themselves. So now he's gone from the backyard to the big stage, and here he is.
Go, Reed, go. Ready.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Ooh.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Ooh.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Willis wants to pass it again, and this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here we go.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Buffalo 18.
Willis on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are coming off the game last week, which was a very interesting game, and Charles, ultimately it ended in a tie.
And that's difficult on teams because, let's face it, Brandon, they just don't know how to react. I mean, who does? Did you win? No. Did you lose? No. Because when you win, you jump up and down. Life's good. When you lose, you set your face in that stone look so that you show that you weren't hurt. I think it's one of those things that at the end of the year you find out just how you're supposed to feel about that tie. Did it help you or hurt you in the standings? Then you'll know what you really should have felt that game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A 1st down carry for Barkley.
Oh, my own guy laid me out.
Tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day, but you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a 3rd game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the 3rd one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football. 81
yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
You know what it isn't.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. To throw is Wilson. He completes it to Beckham. That all the
Micah,
way in.
holy
Touchdown,
fuck, dude.
New York. Odell Beckham on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Oof.
Butker on for the PAT.
Mark said he's not
He's
coming
got
over
it, and
because
the
of the
lead
storm.
swells. It's 28-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Bad make you take a second look. I fly for a week, she just come to fucking cook. You don't need a buck.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the
fly
last
across
drive a
the ocean.
success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Come on, come on.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Drop 50, drop 50.
Willis will look to throw it. Toward the
Late.
sideline, he will
Late.
have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the
Every
feet
time
in
Daddy
bounds.
visits, about a pool.
That one goes for 8 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 1st and 10, it's Willis. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard.
Oh my
And
fucking
he'll have
god.
it past midfield, almost to the
Threw it
40
right at my
before being
soul.
taken down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard.
Sorry.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here we go, here we go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
19 tight, 19 tight. Tap to 60, tap to 60.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard.
Oh,
and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Go.
3rd down, it's Willis. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. And nice work after the throw. And they're set up now.
And he'll get it.
Yo.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown.
Yeah, I thought he got it.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Wilson. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being
Akuda!
So when you do keep it,
Flying in there.
the heck out of a defense.
So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries.
That's such a big play, homie. He just shot in there like a
Want
cannon.
to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Wilson. It's caught. Beckham. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding
what the fuck is
what the
that?
design was.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. This one goes out wide for Barkley. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Ooh.
Complete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, Wilson.
Woo!
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Terrell Lewis drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this a 39-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Up the middle with Barkley.
Oh!
And he is going
I
to
lost
be
it.
stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
His size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on to the catch. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And the Giants send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Waddle now to return it.
Boom! What did you say?
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
I'm playing some Pop Smoke.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Yeah.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Oh my God.
That hard target line. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Ready, break. Next deep high fish. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. That is caught by Lamb.
God fucking.
Cowboys. Lamb, 47 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
I ain't Devin.
Extra point by Zimmer has been good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
I knew I shouldn't have called.
Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out.
Yeah,
And
what an
he's probably
incredible
realizing he
decision.
should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Barkley will take it in for the Giants touchdown. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 19-point game. Now, after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Willis on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end over the middle.
Oh my fucking God.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. Tosses the out route here to Gallup. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. From the gun, here's Willis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broke. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice
virgin.
job
It's
against him,
hurting.
but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Little boo thing.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Ready.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Nifty running by Beckham. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 44, Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 107 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson.
No, God, fuck. Why is it so deep?
Picked up by Justin Reed. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he finds Howard complete, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
6 yards left on second down. Willis. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Joejuan Williams. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced a mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson. And bringing it in.
No, oh.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ross. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Second and 6. Play action. Now Wilson. He dumps it off to Barkley. Dancing away at the 35. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 28. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so. These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Blocking 5.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range. And that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation.
On
They're
my soul.
conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, it's Wilson. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Come on, set.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Here we go.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Justin Ross there to make the grab. And the Giants are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
He said that's ridiculous. How was that overturned?
Come on, come
The
on.
fumble on first down. Now here's second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Darby.
Willis out of the gun. Finding his safety valve.
Come on, Williams.
Tony Pollard.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9
You should
yards
cook
to
much,
pick up
mean
there,
Chef
and it's a first
KD.
down.
And mean Chef KD. Oh no.
Run for Pollard. And he'll get what he can up the
That
middle.
is so
3
horny.
yards. That'll
Thank
bring up
you.
second down.
That's why I finished.
Not
my
a huge
Madden
carry
show.
there on first down, but not all
Really?
of them will be.
I
But still,
I think I might do the
positive
18
play for the offense.
Yeah.
It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's Pollard. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
No, just because of the storm. Okay. Right.
Not seeing light.
On third down, it's Willis. Open man lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
You certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time
Tell me how
today.
you really feel. I don't know what's the deal. Y'all even got a deal. Most with a deal. Sense.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can
I
almost
don't know
see
no
through
one
his face mask.
that can
There's a
tell
lot
me
going
what to
on in
do.
between the years.
Hard hood, hard hood, clean you. Oh well.
He's probably doubting himself.
Oh well,
a bit,
ship
wondering
sailed.
what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do: get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
Like I'm sure I've shouted.
I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Squeeze, get in there.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wilson.
Oh my God! Thank the Lord.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
We would have been pissed.
CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
On 2nd
Ah,
down,
fuck me.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not
I
seen
should
that
have just
much
ran
today.
it.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 40. That was no 3rd and 2, that was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Wilson wants to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson.
Oh.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds.
Yeah.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive